My first and only experience with MDA was purely accidental. It was a Saturday night, and I had just gotten the newest pill out on the market from my usual ecstasy dealer called Igloos. I didn't know that they were MDA, and wouldn't have got them if I had known. I am all about pure MDMA. Around midnight, I took a white Buddha, MDMA approximately 100 mg, and a Igloo, MDA approximately 100 mg, before I headed to my friend's house where we had a rolling party with about 30 good friends. After about 30 minutes, I got hit very hard. This was my 7th week in a row rolling, and I was surprised at how hard I got hit, as it seemed I had started to build a tolerance. Visuals looked good, but not quite as good as in the previous weeks. I had several friends with me that were glowstick experts. About an hour after I dosed, I almost vomited several times. This was strange for me, because I had never felt that way before when taking MDMA. I didn't know that I had taken MDA, and just fought off the feeling. The next few hours were very strange. I was severely disoriented and confused. I kept walking around with my eyes half open, and didn't know why I was walking. I had a hard time talking to people. I was stuttering and I was forgetting what I intended to say mid-sentence. On several occasions, I would start dancing, and then shortly after sit down again. I just didn't know what to do with myself. About 4 a.m., 4 hours after I had dosed, I crashed hard. I felt completely sober, and I was nervous and irritated. At that point, I wanted to go to our regular after-hours progressive club, but no one wanted to go. I went by myself and met some friends there around 5 a.m. Before I went into the club, I took another Igloo, MDA approximately 100 mg. The club was extremely hot, stuffy and crowded as always. I started peaking again around 6 a.m., and was even more disoriented than the first time I dosed that night. All night, I couldn't decide if I wanted to dance or sit down. I am normally a talkative person, but I was very quiet this night. Around 9 a.m., I blacked out for about 30 minutes. My sober friend told me I was sleeping on the ground in a corner for 30 minutes. When I woke up, it took me a few minutes to remember where I was and the previous events of the night. I decided to go home and sleep, even though the club was still open for a few more hours. I got home, and slept almost immediately. I slept for 7 hours and my head felt cloudy for the rest of the day. I had no afterglow-type feelings, and was quiet for most of the day. Later that week, I found out that the Igloos were MDA, not MDMA, and that is when I put together the details of my strange night. I plan on never taking MDA again. MDMA in my opinion is much better. Better visuals, better bonding with friends, dancier, and overall more fun.